Alright, what's up everybody? My name is DeltaWolf556 and I'm back with episode 72 of my Fallout New Vegas playthrough, where we are nearing the end, my friends. We are nearing the end. But throughout this playthrough, I've accumulated 50 Sunset Sarsaparilla star bottle caps, which are highly sought after by many people all throughout the wasteland, and they seem to be really valuable for some reason, for some kind of prize or something. I don't know, I kind of killed the person who told me about them way back forever ago, but we're back at the Sunset Sarsaparilla headquarters, and, you know, if we're going to get some answers somewhere, it's probably going to be here. Now, just inside and to the left, we have this animatronic cowboy, who, I don't think I talked to him the first time I came through here, but what's up, animatronic cowboy Festus?
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the headquarters of the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company. Wrangle up a stool and listen to old Festus jaw a while. If you and old Festus are old pals, say a command now. Otherwise, say, pleased to meet you, and we'll get acquainted. Or, if you have more important things to do than talk to old Festus, say goodbye.
Pleased to meet you.
New in town, partner? Well, let old Festus give you the lay of the land. If you're here to redeem your Sunset Sarsaparilla stars, dump them into the slot in the barrel below and I'll count them up. If you don't know what Sunset Sarsaparilla stars are and think old Festus is just shooting his mouth off, say star info. If you're here to challenge old Festus to a game of lucky horseshoes, say I feel lucky. Lastly, if you're here about the health advisory that aired on Channel 6 recently, say silly old advisory.
Silly old advisory.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that. Could you repeat it?
I like that one. No matter how many times you click it, he'll always just say that line over and over again. So anyway, star info.
Oh, new to the hunt, are you? Well, listen carefully, as old Festus don't like to repeat himself. Select Sunset Sarsaparilla bottles will have special caps with blue stars on. These caps are known as Sunset Sarsaparilla stars. Why are these stars there, and what do they mean? Nobody knows, except maybe old Festus. Rustle up enough of them and you can win a prize. So get out there and start drinking Sunset Sarsaparilla.
And identify you.
So he kicks you out of dialogue, but then you just talk to him again. Then deposit your Sunset Sarsaparilla stars into the slot.
Woohoo! You did it, partner. Bullet for you. Old Festus knew you could do it. I suppose you'll be wanting that prize now. Well then, hold on to your hat, 'cause it's a doozy. Not many people have heard the true story behind Sunset Sarsaparilla. Well, it's a right honor. And now, without further ado, your prize, the Legend of the Star. Long ago, people didn't have a heap of choices when it came to soft drinks. It was either water or Nuka-Cola. Now, the threat of legal action forces me to say that Nuka-Cola is a swell beverage, but sometimes people just wanted something different, you know? So one day, a man, a saloon owner in a small town, decided to make a new type of soft drink and asked his patrons what flavor they'd like it to be. After getting no help from them, a stranger at the end of the bar suggested the man make a sarsaparilla-flavored drink. The stranger said he would happily share his family's recipe for the drink on one condition. The condition being that the stranger would be allowed to sample the bottle whenever he liked to ensure the recipe was being followed to the letter. The man happily agreed, thinking the drink would make him rich, and the stranger promised to meet him by sundown the next day. The next morning, the sheriff stopped by and reported that the stranger's body was found on the to this day, some bottles of Sunset Sarsaparilla have a blue star under their caps. Some say the saloon owner ordered it done in honor of the stranger. Others say it's the stranger sampling the bottles like he promised. And that's the legend of the store. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you continue enjoying Sunset Sarsaparilla.
And then that's your prize, and then the quest fails, even though you technically completed it, but it fails, doesn't give you a reward or anything, but it's kind of funny. And then, is this some kind of joke?
The Sunset Sarsaparilla Company has received a number of complaints regarding the prize awarded for handing in Sunset Sarsaparilla stars. Therefore, we have seen fit to provide another prize that we feel will placate the most discriminating customer. Just head through the double doors and follow the hallway to your left to the very end. An attendant will be there to present your prize directly. We at the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company would once again like to thank you for your patronage.
Yourself.
And then with that, we're now done with him. But I think it's a fun little story. The little story that he tells you. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't know. I mean, it is a legend after all. But like he said, we'll head through these double doors here. And so unfortunately, Festus doesn't know that the hallway that he told me to go down through the double doors to the left are full of rubble, so we have to go a different route. Not too difficult of a route to follow. It's just going around the corner, and then you head up here. We head around to the left, and then we head to the right. And then we'll walk all the way down to the end of the hall where there should be a hole in this floor. We can also lockpick this safe. And then there's a star bottle cap in here, which is pretty cool. And now we just jump down this hole. Once we come down here, I believe it actually collapses so you can't... Or maybe it doesn't. Okay, never mind. I thought it collapses on you, but here we are. We now make it inside of the prize room. And then inside of each of these crates, there's about 100 caps each, and I think there's quite a few of them, so it adds up to like roughly like 1,500 caps, I believe. Could be wrong. But then there's a ton of Sunset Sarsaparillas deputy badges all over the place. There's close to 300, if not more than 300 of them in here. I don't remember exactly how many there are, but there's a lot of them, and I'm going to take all of them, even though they're worthless. But this should be the last of them, right over here in this corner. So make sure there's none under that box. And then there we go. That's 316 of them. And then in this corner, we find this dude, Alan Marks, who's got, you know, some stuff on him. But you can see that he's actually wearing one as well. And I don't think I can grab it. I don't think it'll let me grab it. Come on, let me take it. I want that deputy badge. You don't deserve it. All right, I guess I can't get it. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Anyway, there's Alan Marks. He's now dead, but we got his last words. And then picking that up just completes the quest, but we need to read it or listen to it. I don't remember if it's, what kind of note it is. It is an audio log. Perfect.
I guess this is it. Not much air left now. Minutes, maybe. And this is what I have to show for it. I guess the joke's on me. Probably shouldn't have killed all those people. Probably should have stayed at home and taken care of my mom. She always used to say people who murder and steal die bad in the end. Said they...
Yep, so basically what happened was all this, the roofs and stuff caved in and collapsed, and then basically cut off his air supply. Yeah, I guess it was just like perfectly sealed, so then he ended up suffocating in here, and then those are his last words. And then next to his body, you can see, well, his body's kind of covering it, and I can't seem to move his body anymore, but there's a unique laser pit. Everything's getting in my way now. Get out of here, box. And then on the ground, we got Pew Pew, which is a unique laser pistol. So Pew Pew is pretty cool. I don't have a basic laser pistol to compare it to, but it does more damage and has a higher significantly higher DPS than that of a normal laser pistol. Also still has its strength 1 energy weapon 0 requirements that most laser pistols have. It's also got bonus critical chance, and you can see it uses energy cells times 5. And what that means is it actually shoots 5 at once. And you can see, like, when you're looking at it, it's got like some extra little doohickeys on top of it, but then it'll shoot 5 at once. It's basically kind of like a little, I guess you could call it like a tri-beam laser pistol, although it's not really a tri-beam. It's more like a pent beam. I don't know. I don't know what you would call it. I actually don't know if like I could drop it on the ground over here and get a little bit of a better look at it from the front, or no, I guess it looks the same regardless. Well, anyway, it's got the two little thingies on top of it, which I guess allows it to shoot 5 shots at once. So I guess you could say this is the real reward, but you could also say that the real reward was the friends we made along the way. So yeah, with that being said, if I can manage to parkour my way out of here with this very finicky why can I not jump? There we go. All right, I did it. I made it out. All right, no need to worry. I've successfully made it out, and I'm going to take all these pre-war books. That's another one of the prizes. They didn't mention that, but that is in fact one of the prizes. That is a lot of empty Sunset Sarsaparilla bottles in there. But yes, anyway, that is going to be the end of this video. Obviously, not a tremendously long one, but it's a pretty interesting one. It's a nice quest line. There's a Nuka-Cola in here. This office worker must have been secretly a Nuka-Cola enjoyer, because they hid it inside this filing cabinet. It was in that bottom drawer hidden behind this folder. It was inside of that folder actually. But yeah, anyway, it's a fun little quest. I do enjoy it. It is finding the 50-star bottle caps can be a little bit of a tedious task, but it's not too hard or too terrible to actually accomplish it. But yeah, it's a nice quest, and I do like it. So yeah, hopefully, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate you dropping a like on it. If you happen to be new to the channel, I would appreciate you subscribing. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, nighttime, afternoon, whatever time it is for you, and I will catch you all later. DeltaWolf, out.